హలో,
సార్
హరి స్పీకర్లో ఉందా?
ఒక నిమిషం ఉంది. స్పీకర్లో ఉంది సార్.
ఓకే, మైత్రి అనేది
సార్ నాది స్పీకర్లో ఉంది.
ఓకే. మంజు ఇంకా కనెక్ట్ అవ్వలేదు. హరి ఒకసారి మంజుకి ట్రై చేయి, ఎలా చేయాలి? నీకు కాల్ చేస్తున్నా. Okay guys, these are the final set of instructions before you enter the examination hall. Okay, so technically your preparation is done, dusted, over and out. Now it is all about how do you execute this in the next 3 hours. So that is exactly what we are looking at right now. So the first and foremost important thing, as I said, it's like a game of chess. Your mindset should be very calm and composed and clear. So don't have the urgency or the necessity to remember a lot of data points or content. It's not a content based exam. If you want to understand, it's a written interview. How would you prepare for an interview? It's not about how much you blabber, right? So you have to answer to the point specifically. So it's like a written interview, and auditing is the most practical subject of all the papers. So approach as if you're going and talking to a human. This way your stress will be reduced. This way you'll realign the way you approach the exam. Once again, audit is a written interview, so it's a 3-hour interview. Now what they will check in this 3-hour interview, there are 2 aspects to this. One is your subjective proficiency and objective accuracy. So theoretical proficiency, objective accuracy. Coming to objective accuracy, which is the simplest form, so 30 marks, let's say there are 15 questions. Some of them case study based, some of them could be direct questions. So when you're approaching the case study based questions, first start with the options. Quickly look at the options and then go to the case study. There are multiple layers. Some questions can be answered at the option level itself. Some questions can be answered based on the question without even getting into the paragraph. And some needs paragraph, some needs beyond paragraph. Either way, you put that time to ensure your accuracy is significantly increased. It's like getting corroborative evidence to ensure that is the right answer. Please trust me on this. Please don't have an urgency while solving MCQs. Don't rush to solve in 20-30 minutes trying to write more. That is not going to help you. It should at least take you 40-45 minutes. Even if it's 1 hour, it's fine, as long as you're scoring 18 to 20. So according to the strategy, 1 hour you can donate for MCQs, out of which 10-15 minutes you can probably go to the other questions. Okay, so second hour is all about MCQs. Please don't start MCQs in the first hour. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. is for 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. is for MCQs. Now coming to the subjective part. Now you have to get, let's say, 28-30 out of 70, which is a decent equation. So here there is a chance that there will be 2 comfortable questions. So in the 1:45 to 2 p.m, all you have to find out is 2 comfortable questions, which you are starting from the last. Okay, start with question number 6, process it A, B, and ensure what exactly is the possibility of scoring more. Let's say 6A, 6B, 5A, 5B, 5C. Between 6A and 6B together versus 5A, 5B, 5C, where do you think you have a better possibility of scoring? Don't directly go with the chapters. Just make sure you also, I would say, you also look at the possibility of scoring in those chapters, not just the chapter which you think you might know. So that is very, very important. Now coming on to the next questions. Question number 1, do not have too many expectations. All you have to do is just attempt the question and get 4 to 6 marks into this. So once you do this, you'll be in a very good position to, cross that 45 mark by the end of, let's say, 4:30 or something. So effectively, all you have to do is the framework which I have told you earlier. So as you're thinking about it, 2 to 3 p.m, 2 questions between 6, 5, 4, 3, and 3 to 4 you're crossing MCQs, and 4 to 5 the remaining 2 questions plus first question. So hour number 1, 16 marks, hour number 2, 16 marks, hour number 3, 16 marks. So this is exactly what you are doing. Okay, so I think you're ready to go, you're good to go. All the very best, and make sure you attempt the entire 100 marks. Make sure you attempt the entire 100 marks, because it is very, very important to attempt the whole of 100 marks. Otherwise, it's difficult to get to the numerator. Okay, the first couple of hours is all about the numerator where you're trying to maximize your score using the framework. The second or the last R, third R is all about denominator where you're trying to complete the paper. Don't come back without attempting 100 marks. Even if you write 3-4 points, it is important for you to write the entire 100 marks. So quickly to summarize in 30 seconds. Number 1, choose 2 questions and write in the first 1 hour focusing on the numerator. Second hour MCQs and spillover of hour number 1, or you can start hour number 3 early. Third hour, even if there are 3 questions left, even if you score 16 to 18, still that's fine. So third hour is all about completing the denominator, okay? And make sure you use box breathing technique every 1 hour. Once you go and sit in the examination hall right now, do box breathing technique, calm down, and every hour do this for a couple of minutes. And finally, the most important instruction of auditing, read the question thrice. Go to the end point. Go to the last sentence. That is the question. Everything else is a context. Get to the last sentence, read it once, twice, frame the answer in your mind. If possible, use rough work to write an answer structure and then go ahead and answer. Okay. So if you follow this, you have a very good chance of crossing 50 easily. So all the very best. My best wishes for you. You do this exam, your group 1 is done, and most likely a group 2 will also be done as a consequence of this exam. Okay. All the very best, guys.